I want to make work that embodies the human conditions and evokes conversations. Music composition, performance, and installation. I'm always moving between mediums.
As a creative, I see the world through photography, and as a technologist, I see the world through data. And I'm constantly struggling with ways to bring those two together to sort of bridge the gap between feelings evoked in photography and the facts revealed in data visualization.
I use data to actually see outside the frames of photography. What else is happening outside of the frames of photography? For example, the Afghan Girl, we don't know what was happening around her, but we know that in 1984 there were 10 million refugees, but we can't see it from that one photo. So then I questioned, did we have empathy for that one Afghan girl, or did we have empathy for all the other millions of refugees that were coming from other countries also at the time?
And so we created this map. It's an interactive map, and the circles are sized by the refugees, the number of refugees that originated from these countries. So the larger the circle, the larger the number of refugees that originated for that year.
My projects come from my own personal observations and life experiences, and then I sort of look to data reports and studies to sort of scale that to the world in a way. When I did Wage Islands, I ran 16 miles from where I live to the beach, which in between, in that run, you see a lot of different demographics in New York, wage and housing inequality in New York City. And what I wanted to do with that was, in a very poetic and visceral way, just show, to sort of reframe the story around minimum wage workers fighting for a higher wage. What started with fast food workers and sort of expanded to all low-wage workers. And I wanted to show that through just showing the difference between where they can live in New York City, and also question, will the people that are building and servicing the city be able to live in the city? And what happens to the city when those cultures can't afford to live there anymore? And so I just wanted to do that through an installation called Wage Islands, which in itself shows the different wage islands. At every wage level, it shows what islands. It reveals the islands within the geographies of the 5 boroughs of New York City where you can live.